Hi, I just wanted to create this video to show you guys how to create your blogs for class. We're going to be using the blogs throughout the class as a way for you to respond to a lot of the experiences that I want you to have throughout the class. A lot of this is just going to be trying new things and then once you're done with that, sort of reflecting on them in your blog so that I can see that you've done it and also kind of hopefully you've had an experience that can help you to solve problems once you're out of the class. And so we need to create a blog, and the tool we're going to use is called Blogger. Blogger is a product created by Google, or actually bought by Google. And by doing this, we're going to create a Google account that we can then use for a number of things throughout the class. So we need to create it. The first thing we need to do is open up our web browser. I'm doing this on a Macintosh. However, if you're doing this on a PC, it'll be the exact same process, at least once we launch our web browser. So launch your favorite web browser. I'm going to choose Google Chrome. And then once here, click in your address bar and type in blogger.com. Now that'll take you to the Blogger site. If you already have a Gmail account or a YouTube account or anything else that's owned by Google and run by Google, you can use that same email and password right here and skip the step of actually creating a Google account. I'm going to assume for the moment, though, that you do not already have a Google account, and so we'll walk through the process of actually creating one. But like I said, if you already have one, this is a little bit faster for you. Click sign up. And now we need to enter some information so that Google knows who we are. And, you know, some people are very scared about putting in information like this, but most of what Google does is free. And so by giving them this information, this is sort of your payment for, you know, the services that they're providing you. Now here we need to create a username. The username has to be unique, and it'll tell us if somebody's already taken the one that we want. My last name is Baker, and I can guarantee you that Baker was taken probably as soon as Google was created. So that's not going to work for me. So I have to go back and find a different username. Maybe I could do Baker559, use our Fresno area code. Somebody already has that, so they've got a couple different suggestions for me. I don't like either of those, so let's do Instructor Baker. Let's see if that's available. Nope, somebody's already got it. How about Instructor Baker 559? I'm probably never going to use this again, so I'm okay if it's a little bit obscure. Now that one didn't give me a warning, which means that it's available. So I can go on to the next step, which is to create my password. My password can be, well, it tells me right here, it needs to be at least 8 characters, and don't try to use a password from another site or something too obvious. That's really just for safety concern. They won't check that. They can't check that. So just choose a password that you think is a good choice. I'm going to go with something like this. Now you have to confirm it by typing the password again. That's just to make sure that, you know, since you can't see it, there's just dots, that you've actually typed it in correctly twice. If for some reason you click away from it and you get a little red error up here, that means that you need to go back and retype your password. You didn't type the same thing twice. Now, birthday. Mine happens to be in February. I am a Valentine's baby, and I'm not old enough to be embarrassed about my age, so I'll just go ahead and type in the year. I am male, although some of this information is completely up to you whether or not you want to share it. Not every field is required. Mobile phone. It's going to ask for your phone number so that they can send you a text message if you lose your account or something like that. If you're not familiar with Google and you don't trust the company, then you may feel uncomfortable doing that. And so I'm going to skip it, just because I imagine a number of you will as well. Current email address, if you have another email, so beyond this Gmail up here, that you use on a regular basis. You can put that here. It can help you. They can email you a lost password, something like that. I'm going to skip that step too. Now down here, it says you need to prove you're not a robot. Something that a lot of online companies are really frightened of is people doing, well, we'll talk about it at some other point in class, but you can essentially bombard a server with requests until that server goes down. And so they want to make sure that you're actually a real live human being and not just a program that some hacker has created in order to try to take down a Google server. And so we need to try to type in these things as well as possible. So this would be 494, and I am going to really hope that I get this. This may actually be the hardest part of this entire first assignment. Hopefully that looks right. Ooh. I'm going to choose agree, and I'm going to uncheck that because I have no idea and I don't really want to bother reading it at this point. We're going to hit next step. And now it's going to allow me to connect, create a profile, put my picture up, stuff like that. I'm just going to go next step because I really don't care about that. And it says, hey, welcome, you're here, this is awesome. By the way, you can check out our other products by clicking on any of these links up here. I'm summarizing. Just go ahead and hit back to Blogger. We'll get right to the heart of what we're trying to do. So it wants me to confirm my profile, and don't worry about that. Continue to Blogger. So now we're here in the Blogger. They call it a dashboard. Essentially allows me to create stuff for my blog on the back end. Now a blog is just short for a weblog. It's essentially a website. You're creating a website here. And your responses, your reflections from the class are going to be public on the internet for everybody to see. So don't put private stuff up there unless you want to share that, which that's up to you and completely part of your decision. I guarantee you most people will not be concerned about your responses to using Google Docs or your opinions about cybernetic implants. But just in case, I want you to know, don't put private information up there. It will be public. So we need to create a new blog. Now the blog is actually the website itself. You're only going to create one of these. And then this will be the website that you're going to give me the link to so that I can go back and check your website for new articles to see if you've done the assignments that I've assigned to you. So we're going to click on new blog. We need to create a title for our blog. The title here can be just about anything. You can repeat what other people have done, etc. I'm going to do CIT 12 reflections. You can call it again whatever you want. But the address, this part has to be unique. Nobody else can have you can't have two websites with the exact same address. Every website has to have a unique address. And so this is going to be where you can go on using any web browser to see your website. And it's going to be something.blogspot.com. So I'm going to type in, let's see if I can find this, Brian Baker. Sorry, this blog is not available. I'm just going to keep typing then, Brian Baker, CIT 12. Hey, that one's available. So this is going to be my web address, what I will sometimes refer to as a URL, a Uniform Resource Locator, which is just a fancy way of saying web address. But this thing right here, Brian Baker CIT 12 or whatever you chose, .blogspot.com, this is what you're going to need to email me when we're all done so that I can actually find your website and go look at your articles to see what you've done. So remember this. It's important. And this is also, you could, if you wanted to create another blog, I don't know, about restaurant reviews or horror movie reviews or whatever you're interested in, this is what you would want to tell your friends and family so they could go read your blog on a regular basis. There's a whole bunch of design stuff you can do, tweak things later. For right now, let's just keep things simple. Go through the themes, pick one that you like. I don't know, blue skies seem nice. So I'm going to hit, choose the template that I want and press create blog. Now, once it's done, we're back to the dashboard. But now where it says new blog, I've got a blog already posted here. CIT 12 reflections. I've got a big pencil. I've got, post lists, view blog, etc. Now, if I click view blog, it's opening up a new tab. This is what my web page looks like. Look, brianbakercit12.blogspot.com. Type that into any web browser and you'll see the site. But I've got no posts, no articles here from my blog. So let's go back to the dashboard. I can look at all the different posts that I've made by clicking on these little sheets of paper, which, by the way, I've made no posts. So I don't see any there. I can click up on this pencil. I think eventually you'll figure out what this pencil is for, but I'm going to go back to the dashboard just so you can see from as soon as you log in, if you want to create a post, click the big orange pencil, create a new post. Now, every post or every article should have a title and then a body. So, post title, why I am taking computer literacy. You can call your title whatever you want, though. But remember, if you look in the assignment instructions, your first post is going to be essentially an introduction and telling me why it is you're taking the class, what you hope to get out of it, etc. Look at the instructions to know what exactly you're supposed to post. But here, you could type in a couple different paragraphs about, whatever it is. Now, I should say, when you're typing your posts, be sure to address the posts to the public, not to me. This isn't a form of email. You're not talking directly to me. Everybody in the world can see your website, your blog. So talk about it in general. My name is Brian Baker, and I am taking a computer literacy course at Fresno City College. I am taking this course because I want to ... This is where you would, sorry, I have to go back and correct that lowercase I. My wife's an English instructor. She would kill me. This is where you would go on and actually type the body of your article. I'm going to skip that part because you really don't want to see me sit here and type a couple paragraphs. But once you're done typing your article, and by the way, you can add pictures. I'll allow you to play with that. It's not required, so I'll skip it. You've got a couple different options here, 2 buttons, and I just want you to see the difference between what these 2 buttons do. One is save. This will save the work you've done and keep it in the back end of your website. What that means is that when you log into Blogger, you will see it in your list of posts. But when people go to your website, they won't be able to actually see your article. It's because it hasn't been made public. You've just saved it, kind of like saving a draft of an email. If you actually want the world and your instructor to be able to see the posts that you've created, you have to click publish. So big orange buttons, generally what you want. Click publish. And now, this is just an option. If you're using the Google Plus social network, you can share your post. I'm going to hit cancel. We don't need to worry about that right now. But here's my list of posts, and I have a post up there already. And by the way, if we flip over to our other tab that has our, what the world would see, and I click refresh, hey, look, my very first article posted on my very own website. And so that's essentially the process. When I want you to reflect on something, you'll sign into Blogger. You'll click New Post. You'll find that either a pencil button or a button that says New Post or something, where when you log in. Click on that, write your reflections, and make sure to publish so that I can see and grade you on it. Again, the instructions for your very first post are located there. Also, you go back to My Blogs. be sure to actually click on the View Blog button, which takes you to the blog so everybody can see it. Highlight the address. I'm going to do right click, copy, and then go to your favorite email program, whatever that is. You could use that new Gmail account you just created if you want to play with that, but go to your email and send me an email with this address. If I don't have this address, there's no way I can actually grade your blogs. So you need to do that. Need to. If there's any way I can express the importance of actually telling me where your blog is located, do that. And then just remember, when the next reflection comes up, don't create a new blog. You don't have to do that every time. Just log into Blogger real quick, click on the pencil again. You're going to create a new post. That's all you need to do. Multiple posts, but only one blog. So I can always go back to that one blog and look and see what it is you're doing in class. That's all. Hopefully you found this helpful. If not, send me an email, communicate with me, and I'll try and walk you through some of the steps. Alrighty? Have a great week, and yeah, we'll see you in class or online.